Good morning, everyone. September 11th, 2018. Catholic Church found to have spent over $2 million lobbying to block child sex laws. Instead of getting rid and arresting these, these perverts, they decide, well, maybe these guys aren't so bad after all. Maybe we need to spend a couple $1 million to buy off politicians to block child sex laws. There's your Catholic Church right there. What a fucking scum. In light of the growing pedophilia and sexual assault scandal rocking the Catholic Church, it is important to remember that not very long ago, the organization was found paying off a lobbying firm to block bills related to sex crimes against children. And people actually take their fucking kids to these churches. They know that this is a problem, and still they bring their children to these churches. These fucking parents are as guilty as the priests molesting them. And they should be hung too. In 2015, the New York State Catholic Conference contracted the lobbying groups Wilson, Elser, and Moskowitz, Alderman, and Dicker, Patricia Lynch and Associates, Hank Skankoff, and Mark Behan Communications to block a bill called the Child Victims Act, which was aimed at making it easier for victims of child sex crimes to come out against their accusers. The bill also sought to extend the statute of limitations for sex crimes, since many victims are too afraid to speak out until too much time has passed to prosecute. Between 2007-2015, the Catholic Church in New York spent more than $2.1 million lobbying on various bills mostly related to sex offenses. You want to know who the real bad guys are? It ain't guys like me peddling a little bit of weed. Even the heroin dealers. It's these motherfuckers. I mean, the heroin dealer, there's a mutual transaction. The heroin dealer isn't holding a gun to the heads of those who wish to use heroin. But you could say that the priests and other officials in the Catholic Church hold a gun to people's heads to make them commit lewd sexual acts, or to allow them to be molested by these individuals. This week, the Catholic Church got more bad news, as it was announced that the states of New York and New Jersey were launching investigations into how the Church has handled sex crimes within its ranks. And we all know how they handle these sex crimes. They didn't. And it's worth noting that most of these crimes are against children in the Catholic Church. New York Archdiocese spokesman Joseph Zwilling, there we go, said that the network of churches in the state will be fully cooperating with authorities. No, they won't. So, you know, just as this another example of I'm processing a video right now about how people can't be trusted to have authority over other people because they abuse that authority without fail. And this is a great example of that. The Pennsylvania grand jury report shined a light on incredibly disturbing and depraved acts by Catholic clergy, assisted by a culture of secrecy and cover-ups in the diocese. Victims in New York deserve to be heard as well, and we are going to do everything in our power to bring them to justice, or bring them the justice they deserve. Last month, a scathing grand jury report revealed that hundreds of Catholic priests in the state of Pennsylvania sexually abused young children. In portion focuses specifically on Pittsburgh, where nearly 100 priests are accused of running a pedophile ring where they help each other and prey on helpless children with no oversight. The report claims that at least 99 priests in the Pittsburgh area diocese were involved in the pedophile ring, 9 of whom were not named, and they received help from local officials who refused to explore investigations into the abuse because it was considered bad publicity for the Catholic Church. And there's another example of how governmental authorities, law enforcement specifically, did nothing while these crimes were being committed, and that in itself is a crime. A crime against those children, a crime against all victims of these kinds of crimes. What do you think should happen with these people? You know what I think. All of them should be hung. Let me know in this comment section below. Hope you all have a good day. Remember, kill the state before the state kills you.